Hi everyone, it's Saturday night, the 18th of July and day 200, oh my goodness, of living the dream. Man, oh man, that is a milestone, isn't it? 200 straight days of doing these video journal entries without a miss. Well, at least I think it's fantastic. Way to go, Marty. Bam, done. 200. Woohoo! Anyway, here's what I wrote down last night for my power statement for this morning. I'll make sure everything with the Facebook ad is looking right and working right and ready to go, meaning the video, the links, the landing page, the ad spin, etc., as well as the follow-up email campaign and the scripts for the overview, and on and on and on. Make sure it's all ready to go for Monday. Boy, oh boy, that's a mouthful. Let me show you what I had on my to-do list today. Right here, you can see those three, 1, 2, 3, all highlighted in yellow. Then check the accounts, check the emails. Saturday was done. Got them done. Well, I just want to say this, that my most important task today was to make sure everything with the Facebook ad is looking right, working right, ready to go, meaning the video, the links, the landing page, the ad spin, like I said, all ready to go. Let me show you that. Done. Check. Done. Now, I was also to make sure that the follow-up email campaign, which is my fun task, get that ready to go right here. Done. Ready to go. This is a link. Goes to a thank you page. Has another link. Working. The audio works. Bam. Done. My exciting task was to get all those other tasks done so that all three are behind me ready to go so that Monday I can launch the ad. Now, last night I'm all ready for Monday to go, but I got some other tasks done today, and I'm so excited I got them done. This was some of my wife's honeydews, and now I can focus on that launch button. And once I check that launch button, and it goes, I'm so excited about that. Next, Croy says, get honest with yourself. What didn't go well today, Marty? What could you have done better today? Did you wake up early and start strong? 7 o'clock, Saturday morning, done. You know, it's 6 Saturdays and a Sunday. That's my life. It's crazy. Did you start your morning with power? Yes, it did. Were you productive throughout your day? Did you get the most important things done? Meaning, did they come into the portal of your mind and manifest themselves in the world of the physical? I just showed you a couple of them. Bam, done. Did you move those goals forward that I've got? Coaching goal? Yes, it's all coming closer and closer and closer. Going to launch. Did you show up as the person you wanted? Yes, I did. Showed up for Kathleen and spent some good personal time. She was shopping, doing other things as a Saturday for her day off, but we did have some time together, and I was present for her and she was present for me. It was a great day. In summary of these get honest with yourself questions, I always ask, were you honest with yourself about today's task, Marty? Did you keep your commitments and promises that you made to yourself this morning? Well, I promised myself that I would do the yellow highlighted tasks, those 3 tasks, before the day was done. Got it done. The next question is, what movies did you watch in your mind today, Marty? Did you make time for them? Did you have any Two Amigo movies come up on the screen of your mind? In other words, did they go out and bring some movies and load them up, and did they play? Well, after my mindfulness time and the going to the movies was done during that hour, I didn't have any other pre-play movies come into my mind, and that's because I actually had real videos to watch over and over again. I had the focus group ad video. I watched that to make sure that was doing right. Then I had the email follow-up video to watch over and over again, make sure it went and the link turned on, and the audio, I listened to the audio. So yes, I had real movies going on in my mind today. It was great. Was there anything that didn't go well today, Marty? In other words, was there one thing that you could do better going forward? And if so, what would that one thing be that would make all the difference? Even if things go sideways on you getting it done. What's that one thing? Now put it down as your power statement for tomorrow. Well, I think the one thing that I would have liked to have done better was to have been more schooled on how to do Facebook ads. So starting Monday, I'm going to be doing that. So here's what I wrote down for my power statement, though. I will make my Sunday be a day of relaxing, my sharpening the saw day, and I'll get everything all ready to go so that I can hit the ground running Monday and really get after learning all week long this coming week how Facebook works. Tweak, tweak, tweak. I'll get a good thing under my belt. I'll be so much more prepared going forward. Next, Croy asked, were there any mistakes or failures that I had that I made today that I can turn into a tool of success? I have to say, Croy, that's one that I came up with, but it kind of fits in this process of accountability and reflecting on the day and turning mistakes and failures into tools of success. That's something I just added to what Croy said. And so that's just the way it works. I didn't have a failure today, nor did I make any mistakes in terms of working on my dream and getting more pieces through the portal of my mind into the world of the physical today, because it was Saturday and not my normal work day, and so I was able to focus on getting a few honeydews for Kathleen done. I didn't fail at that. It was a great day. I also then spent a few hours getting some tasks done that I want to get done that were far lesser tasks on my importance list. So, but I got them done. It was a great Saturday. The next question is, what was your biggest success today, Marty? In other words, what did you do well? You know, the three things of the end of the day success routine. What can I do better? What did I do well? And what am I grateful for? This is the middle one. What did I do well today? Well, my biggest success today was doing Kathleen's honeydews, while at the same time working on some of the tasks that I want to get done and get off my list. She was doing some shopping and some other things, but we had a conversation, you know, my little ding at 8:30 each morning to say, Kathleen, is there something we should talk about so I don't miss anything? That's one I do every morning now, and I had a few of those pile up that I got to get done. So it felt great to get those done. The next step of the end of the day success routine is my right-minded effort, and so I gave today a 7. And I gave it a 7 because I worked at the speed of 7 today. I didn't feel the pressure to get some big pieces in the port of my mind and manifest in the world of physical today. I wanted to focus on getting these other things done so that money can be launched off and a great success happens. So bam, done. Okay, I want to end the day strong. Here's what I'm grateful for today. I'm grateful for the principle that says there are 2 things to aim at in life. First, to get what you want. And second, after that, to enjoy it. Only the wisest of mankind achieved number 2, achieved the second point. Logan P. Smith, who said this quote, said this, the quote I just quoted, he said this, would you like to know how to make even dishwashing at the kitchen sink a thrilling experience? If so, read a book written by Borgdale Dahl entitled I Wanted to See. It was about a woman who was practically blind for more than half a century in her life, but refused to be pitied, refused to be considered different. She achieved incredible successes and degrees and all that. And then years later, at 52, she had an operation that gave back her sight. Can you imagine? An exciting world of loveliness opened up to her, and she found it thrilling to even be washing the dishes at the kitchen sink. She said, and I quote, as I began to play with the white fluffy suds in the dishpan, I dipped my hands into them and I picked up a big ball of tiny soap bubbles. I held them up against the light, and in each of them I could see brilliant colors of miniature rainbows. Imagine thanking God because you can wash dishes and see rainbows in the bubbles. This makes it incredible, this quote. Count your blessings, not your troubles. Count your bubbles, not your troubles. So that just makes so much sense to me. Even the smallest of things, it's just something that we can't take for granted. Next, I'm grateful for the law of have-nots and haves. That law says that we seldom think of what we have, but we always think of what we lack. This tendency is the greatest tragedy on earth. It had probably caused more misery than all the wars and diseases in history. There are more stories of people falling into this trap than you can shake a stick at. Stopping to consider how well off we really are is the power behind the end of the day success routine's third principle of asking yourself, what am I grateful for? Considering this at the end of each of our day will help turn our thoughts to what we have and will keep you from dwelling on what you lack. Thankful, blessings, thinking, thank you, thank you, thank you. Next, I'm grateful for an unknown someone who said this, some people dream of success while others wake up and work. Isn't it terrific? Here's another fun way of expressing what success is. A Japanese proverb says this, fall 7 times and stand up 8. Oh, by simply getting up more times than you fall down is the very key to living the dream. Though a simple idea, it is often hard for some of us to do. I know that. By doing the win the morning, win the day, and the end of day of success routines, eliminates the possibility of making this mistake of dwelling on our lack or lack ofs and helping us focus on our blessings or our haves. This is a great thought to end the day on, and so I'm going to stop. I'll be back here tomorrow night at my laptop, continuing my journey to business alignment. But until then, I wish you continued success. Good night.